Hi, hello everyone. How's it going? No, I'm not reacting to the Silson thing. I'm sorry. I didn't even notice. Hi, Dweeb, Dream, Dave, Bran, QC, and Bert. Thank you for being here. Hello, buddy. See, I'm starting and I'm already getting cooked. So anyway, how's everything doing? You keeping an eye open for that Silsong announcement? Like honestly, I am not all that interested. Like I know Silsong is supposed to be a fantastic game because Hollow Knight is pretty good, but I don't know. I had plans to make a low poly model, and making a low poly model is the best Metroidvania for me. Also, let me get the mentions ready. The hype really is out of control. Like I am not jealous of the studio behind the game because the amount of pressure they must be feeling. I don't know, it's insane. Like they made probably one of the most popular indie games ever, and everyone's been hyping it for years. And I don't know, it feels like half the people will be disillusioned just by principle. Oh hey, Colalis, hi. Hello, thank you for the raid. We are getting started. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's just go to the art scene. Let me turn around. Yeah, right. Hey buddy, combustion is going to be amazing. I just know it. Okay? Oh, I am so sorry, Clolis. I hope you feel better soon. Rest a lot and drink plenty of water, okay? Alright, so let me see if I move this around. And I open Chatterino so I get to see everything. Also, by the way, everyone here, you are all my eyes and my ears in this Silson situation. Anything you find interesting, please feel free to relay to me. I think that's that's the optimal way to experience the announcement. Alright, so we got the whole model. Also, hi Shimpy, I forgot to say hi before.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Little Norwegians. It reads, shoutouts to Mole Gatto for helping me with combustion and keeping me sane. Winky face emoji.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Shovel Knight is coming to Silson? In Undertale? Are you serious? No, but for reals, I wouldn't put it past them to add some sort of collab and to show it right off the bat. It's how big indies do it these days. Actually, the other way around. I didn't, and then I kinda retroactively rethought myself a way that would make it plausible. I am just that stupid. Alright, so let's see. We already got all of the islands, which is cool. And I just noticed that there is one thing that I want to change. Because see, we don't have space for the other half of the shirt, and we want to have a design that is not symmetrical. So let's just move this around before we start painting. And I think what I'll do is reduce this a little bit. It should be something like this. Yeah, so we know that we got enough space for this. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it doesn't go out. Perfect. And now I can just maybe rotate this over here. And maybe I can move this a little bit down. Something like this. Yeah, because it's important that we can at least mirror this one. Although, to be honest, what if we also were able to mirror this and have a second sleeve? That would be cool. Maybe some chairs could have different designs. Skibidi toilet played by Jack Black, confirmed for Betsy for the would actually work, to be honest. Let me see. How do I now? Alright. Because now if I come here in view and set this here, I can maybe make things a little bit smaller. There we go. And now we got space for two of everything. Alright. And about this one, I think I will make slightly smaller. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got the UVs correct now. And let's actually start with the shell, actually. Let's make things easier. Let's see, if I just hit selecting here. That sounds so stupid. I love it. And I'm thinking I will do something different today for the textures. Because I'm thinking if I come here and just create the texture from here. Shared, and it's going to be 128 by 128. Okay, new image. Like as usual. But now I come here to... Alright, we are already in texture paint. Alright. Let me see. And I will change something in here in the material. I will just make it white. There we go. So we can actually paint it. And I will paint it yellow. Missing textures. Oh, of course, I haven't assigned it yet. Like here, go with image texture and pick shared. Alright, there we go. In fact, I will finish. Oh, thank you, QC. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, really. Like, I will always be thankful for all of the subscriptions. We are not a lot, and I think I just got paid by Twitch like for the third time ever. You know, it's not like I am going to leave off streams, but it's nice to have an extra bit in here that I can just reinvest in helping friends. Because I mostly just spend everything I get off Twitch into subscribing other people. So really, thank you. I really appreciate it. You're the best. You're all the best. So the idea behind painting this way is that I can just make everything a flat color, and now I got like the shape in here, right? And that means that I can now export the texture and have a base to start painting the shirt. Yeah, trading the same dollar back and forth, exactly, but isn't that what being a small creator is like? Alright, so go to image, save as, and I'll just call it texture shirt. Save. Alright. And now I do the opposite thing. I go here, body, and select. And everything else goes out. So we can actually start painting. And I will like select different areas to paint different colors. Like for example, I want the pants to be painted blue. So I will come here, image texture, new texture again. Texture, body, 128, 128, alright? And I will go to shading, and again I will remove this, we don't need it. There we go. So I can now paint this, and I will paint it blue. There we go, painting everything. Hey, what's up with that crate? Hey, no worries, buddy. You have a fantastic programming session. I know you got this. Alright. Now I will pick this instead. And I will use like a lighter blue for this. So we are just painting different regions in different colors as a starting point. Now we paint the leg, and we'll use like a kinda whitish skin color. Hey, we got a race. Let's see who's going to What kind of combo is this? You are really having so much fun with this. I am all for it. And hey, it looks like Lani is going to snatch the win real fast. There we go. Congrats to Lani. Also, hi 12 again. It's true. You were already here. Been in a while, and I kind of forgot. Hi Fabor. Hi there. Happy to see ya. We are doing something different today for the textures. We're painting inside of Blender, but only with flat colors, like one giant flat colors for each area. And that way, when we actually start working on the texture, we will know where everything is. Alright, so this one I will maybe paint pink. There we go. Hi Nat! Welcome in here! Hope you have fun with today's stream. We are working on a commission for Aki Orange and it's turning out fantastic. I am pretty happy with how it's turning out. Even though at first we actually kinda had to scrap a first version and start working on a different one. Alright, so next thing I think we are going to go with the shoes. And I think I will pick everything in here. And we will paint it like red, for example. There we go, just defining areas so that later on we know where to actually add details. This I will make red but darker. There we go. Alright, now we go to the arms. And for this I will pick the color of the legs. It's not exactly the same though. Let me pick again. Yeah, well, whatever. Oh yeah, it's not the same because not everything is selected. Alright, that makes sense. In fact, I will hide everything else so we can see better. There we go. Do we have a fill bucket? How does that work? Because I really don't know about that one. Like we got airbrush, brush, fill. Actually, fill might work. Let's try that. Like for example, now we want to paint the neck. So I just go here. Oops. Alright, and now I activate this. There we go, actually that works wonderfully. Alright. So thank you QC. I am learning so much, to be honest. And also, hi Mapo, happy to see ya. How's it going? Also, I forgot. Alright, really important. I need to think of a way to actually make that automatic. Alright, this actually I will like paint it orange so we know it's a different area. This one maybe purple. And now maybe a gray for this one. There we go. Yeah, I kinda imagine something like that could happen, even though I got it set to standard, so we don't have weird colors. It doesn't really matter though, because we will repaint everything from scratch in the actual texture. Alright, so we got this part. Now let's go with this one. And let's just like a strong orange. For this, and for this, and for this, and for this, and for this. All of these we will just paint strong orange. Actually this one too. There we go. And now another way darker orange for this, and this, and this. And now, like a very light gray for the inside. There we go. And this one I think we didn't actually paint with the correct color. Or didn't we? I'm not sure. Okay, whatever. We'll get it eventually. Next up, we go to this one. And we'll maybe... Oh yeah, diffuse only that also works. But we'll see. Colors don't really matter here too much, so... Let's see, we'll make all of these like a dark purple. And this should be like a very light purple in comparison. And as for the side, I don't know, a middle tone. There we go. And actually we are having like a lot of bleed. And let me see if there's anything I can do for that. Fill, no, it's good, let's just fill. Fast, Heliocene, no. I don't know. Okay, whatever, we'll just fill this again. And whatever, we will fix it later. Important thing is to have the areas. Alright, so with that done, let me see. Let's actually go with the head. And the head, we don't really care too much for this. We already got the face, in which we don't have to do anything, so let's go with the hair. And it is all in here. So I will pick everything that is actually hair. Alright. And we'll go with a dark brown. There we go. Everything else, I don't know, green for example. Okay, so now we got like a texture that we can start working with. And we will go to image, save as, texture body, save. There we go. So now I should be able to come here to texture editing, pick this one, and we can actually go and edit it. That's a good one. Hi Boyer, hello there. Happy to see more people joining in. And I'm sorry about my accent, sometimes stupid things like that happen. Save us. Always save your ass. You don't want it to be lost. So yeah, now let me get the A sprite
Hey boss.
up and running.
Incoming message from TGC_Dave. It reads, don't forget to save as.
Exactly. So let's start with the body texture since it's the biggest and most thing in here. Let me see. There we go. And I will also open a color reference that I got in here. There we go. So we can actually pick the good colors, the correct colors that this design is going to use. Alright, so we start with that. Also the hair we will actually make a bigger square. I will also remove all of this black, make it transparent. There we go. Such a really light skin. We can tweak it later if we need to. Alright, all of this is this color, these two. You got the blue for the pants. And we will use like a grayer blue for the other part. There we go. Oh, thank you, Alexi. Thank you so much, everyone. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Happy to see you all here. Really appreciate it. How's everything going? Everyone enjoying their Seal Sunday? I am just like having fun modeling a commission. I'm getting squashed by cages. But hey, isn't that what it's all about? Right, maybe the bolt is just a darker color. What else? Alright, this is like several other colors. We'll just go with the orange first. The whole leg is a single color for now. The warmers, just get this color down. Alright. And then we got the color for the shoes. Alright, what else are we missing? I don't think we're missing anything in the most basic of sense. So if we go back to Blender, yeah, we got the new colors in here. Alright, so we can actually start painting. Let's start with, let me see. Actually, let me select everything except of the shirt. So we can actually see what we are doing. But wait, this is not correct. This is... because I was at vertexes. There we go. Alright, so now we can actually go and see everything in here. So we got a good reference of where to start looking for everything. Alright, so we'll start with the bands, and we know that there's like 2 pixels in every single shape that we can probably shape. Maybe only 1 in here. Yeah, I think this is right. Okay, so now let's actually add some shading. Like we got this darker, more saturated a little bit to the blue. And a middle tone in here. And we will also like paint the path shape in here. Like so. I think something like this should work. Like we got a little bit of middle tone. As for the front, we'll just like paint this flat and then maybe add a little bit of the middle tone in here. We'll see. We've got to see it in Blender now. Alright, and one important thing, here in shading, this should go to closest. Alright. Why is it not in closest? Oh, because I'm in shared. And I should do it with this one too. There we go. Alright, so now we can actually tweak the UVs as needed. Because we don't want deformation. There we go, something like this. We move things around until they are not deformed. Just like this. It's trickier than it looks like, I gotta say. I love this goofy song. There we go. Or something like this, looking a little bit better. And we should actually move this like way here to the right. Yeah, something like this. Alright, and yeah, we will have to like fix a few things here and there, like for example, now we got this part. There we go. And we actually can have like a line in here, to be honest. And this actually changes like a whole lot. So what we'll do is like have this face, just come here. And this come in here. That makes a little bit more sense. And now we can have all of these be the same height. There we go. Because now we can add a little bit of a loop in there. Fixing any deformation that we get. There we go. Alright, something like this. Hi King Atticus! Hi there! Happy to see ya! How's it going? Oh, interesting. I haven't watched Bleach, but I always hear the openings and endings are amazing. So alright, So with this we got like the main thing. But we got to add like a few seams and stuff. I'm thinking we got one like this, one here, maybe. Maybe we can even get a lighter tone to add some highlights. There we go. But this is a little bit too deformed. This should move way closer to the center. Something like this. Yeah, something like this. Alright, a little bit better, but we will make it thinner. And maybe cut it over here. And maybe add like a small crease. Maybe something like this, I'm thinking. Alright, the crease was maybe too extreme. Maybe a little bit like this. There we go. There we go. Alright. So deformation wise this is okay. But this we will have to actually move here again. There we go. Alright, now this is like way better. We can even come and add like a little bit of detailing. This we should probably make smaller. There we go, something like this. There we go. Alright. Good detailing. Oh hey Gab! Hello there! Happy to see ya! How's it going? Hey, Geneticas, if I can do anything to help make the day go a little bit better, just let me know, okay? I'm always happy to help. Alright, maybe I can add like another scene in here. Yeah, something like this. I think this kinda works. So let's go to the next area, which is this, is the frills in the pants. Oh my god, this is so deformed. There we go. Fix. And let me see, the frills. Alright, they start at the bottom. And we got like that pixel at the top and at the bottom. So I will do one thing before we start painting, and it's coming here to the shading and add transparency. Alright. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. God, like, I sometimes think that computers are filled with little gnomes and imps, and they just sometimes refuse to make the computer work. They just crash things up to spite us. I hope the issue was resolved and you just lost some time. There we go, with this we got transparency. Hi son, hi there, Tsunamu. I will relate the message anyway, you're a little goober. A lovely goober actually. It's important to get the word right. So about the transparency, since you are asking, Tuelan, like let me run through the process again because I was kind of talking about other things. So this is an interesting way to work. Like in the old times in Blender, like you could just tick a checkbox and make everything transparent, but everything is nodes now. So you go to the nodes in your material. And you got the texture in here, and or like whatever nodes you have, to be honest, like even if you have other things for shading. And then you have a transparent VSDF node. The world's cutest gamer, welcome here, thank you for following. I hope you have fun in here. So as I was saying, like you got this transparent VSDF, this is important, this is just nothing showing at all. And then you got this mix shader. This will mix two different shaders that you got, two of any kind of nodes, depending on a factor. And here's the thing, we put the transparent in the first one, we got our texture in the second one, and then we use the alpha of the texture as the factor. So depending on how much alpha you got, it will go to this one or to this one or any mix in between. And then whatever you get, you just assign it to the surface. And that's all. There we go. I love Digimon World music, by the way. It just makes me so happy. Alright, so we go in here. And I will paint this black. So we get a good sight of what we are painting. And I will remove like the lower layer and the top layer, because we know we are not using that. Alright, and now we paint some shapes, some broken up shapes. Something like this. And I will get rid of the black for now. Well, actually first let's see how this looks. And we kinda got off a little bit, but we will actually move this up to use it. to be honest. And it's a little bit deformed. We will have to tweak things up. So this is the back, and so this is the front. What face is this one? Is this? Yeah, is this? This shoe? Alright, there we go. Right, we get the transformation right. Since we don't really want anything weird to happen to our texture. Moving this up a little bit. Same with the back. There we go. It's tricky because there is like a lot of triangles and deformation. But you know, a little bit of elbow grease and we'll get this in running order. And for this one I think we should continue having this to be full height. Alright. So with that done, I will just add a couple pixels in here, remove all of this black, and add some shading. Oh, we got a race! Let's see who's winning this time. I should actually add the leaderboard. Let me see. We got Boxed, we got Maya, we got Voltabla, and we got Scarlet. These races are always fun. This reminds me, lately I've been playing Uma Musume to see what Ultimates was about. Funny little numeric game, to be honest. And look, now everyone's running because we've been waiting for a while. They're starting to go a little bit crazy. It seems Maya's going to snatch the win this time. There we go! Maya wins! Congratulations to Bacon Fish. Wherever you are, congrats! The race! Oh, that's an interesting question. And if you really want to see the nitty-gritty, like there's a stream in which I coded it. Like I coded the whole thing on a stream. But yeah, like it's a custom game. Like I made a game and I just added the models to it myself and everything. I just have a redeem that launches the executable, the .exe. And you know, I coded it to just close whenever someone won. And I think it's a fun one. I will add like an extra layer in here. I don't really like this color though, I will try to recalculate it. A little bit darker. Yeah, something like this. And I will like add a hole in here, another in here, maybe a big one. And then we add a little bit like this. By the way, now that you ask about the race, like here is my Discord, here is our little community. We got a channel in there for character references. That and the Blue Sky thread that I made is what I mostly check for deciding what character to add next. So if anyone in here that is a regular, that we know each other, that we've been chatting and japping for a while, if you want to appear in that game, just go there and leave your reference. Like, just don't see it like as a promise or anything, because it's just a very low stakes thing. And I just pick whatever each time. Sometimes I forget things. Alright, I'm adding a little bit of volume to it. There we go, something like this, we'll see. Because now I add it in here and we can already see it in the model. But it's important that we get things to fit again, because I think we added some deformation at some point. So, selection to cursor, there we go. I think everything else fits. This can move down. We can make things a little bit more 3D, I think. Give them a little bit more length. Oh hey, we are summoning Dave again with Final Fantasy VIII music. Or as we call it, Davecore. To be honest, Triple Triad is the best Final Fantasy card game. Whatever the heck they added in Final Fantasy IX, that thing wasn't it. There we go! Busting a move! Yeah, we should actually have God in there. That would be so fun. As an aside, I wish I could move that way. If I tried that in real life, I will just die. Most likely. Alright. I think we got the pants completely right. Nothing to be sorry about, son. I'm now like thinking maybe whenever I call you just son, it kinda sounds like I'm calling you son. My son. So I will maybe move to Suna or something on the stream for clarity. Let's see what's next. We got the leg. Sunny sounds cute. I think Sunny could work. Alright, so let's get rid of 2 pixels in every direction for the leg. And keep in mind that this is the back. Sonic R music is so good. Whenever I find in the wild another Sonic R music fan, I'm just over the moon. We can get rid of another one here. Because I will now move these to pixels to make things easier. Ya winning sang. Yeah, Sona is cute. I think I will go with that. Sona sounds cute. No. In the meantime, let's see. The leg. Like we got this this what's the name? Tags? Yeah, I think tags is the word. We should go over here. So there we go. And now we can actually have a little bit of shading with the skin tone. More saturation, a little bit redder. Whoops, I... Alright, so let's make this a little bit less bright. And I think this tone is it's not exactly what we need. It should be more saturated. Yeah, this works, this is better. And now more saturated, darker, and redder. There we go, this is what we needed for the leg. With this we got a little bit of shading in there. And we can now focus on shading this thing. It should be both gray and orange. Oh, and I'm now noticing that we got two different warmers, so luckily we got space to spare. We will need to move things after we unmirror, we'll see. But for now we got like two of those bands in here. So maybe like this and like this. Mind you, colors can be changed later if something doesn't work, so I'll just focus on making sure the shading is correct. As the song says, you gotta make it real. You gotta make it exist. Alright, a little bit darker, a little bit greener. Maybe a bit darker. There we go. Now we gotta get rid of all of the deformation. Something like this. A little bit like that. And this one can move up a little bit. There we go.
Got a message from our pal TGC_Dave. They say the following. The Norwegian tells me make it now. Make it better later, but I want it perfect now. All the time.
Yeah, that happens, but you know, I'm not someone who's also a little bit of a perfectionist. Like, you cannot... Like, a perfect dream will always be worse than an imperfect reality. You gotta make your dreams a reality. That's what dreams are for. I guess is the lesson in here. Let me see. It's a little bit down. Yeah, I think this works. Like, we don't have any deformation now. So maybe a little bit over here. Yeah, there we go. Way better. So let's paint the knee. The knee is in the green section. It's about here. We'll see. Maybe like this? We'll see. Yeah, kinda. You should go a little bit to the right, a couple pixels more, maybe 3 of them. Oh, the song is so good. Like, I think it's probably my favorite from the whole soundtrack. And the whole soundtrack is full of bangers, mind you. But this song, I don't know how to put it, like, it makes me emotional. Oh yeah, Work It Out is also very good, but it's very good in a very different way. Thank you, Dave. Alright. Now let's actually work on the leg warmer. We can get rid of a few pixels.
I've got a good joke for you.
Oh, let's
How much does a chimney cost? Nothing. It's on the house.
It's on the house, oh my god!
I've got a good joke for you.
Oh, yet another!
What does a bee use to brush its hair? A honeycomb.
Oh my god. I am so sorry, everyone. I am sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, the first one was way better. Not all of them are created equal. Back in time. It's so good. It's literally a match to this day. Sometimes the routines get doubled because some random shenanigans in Touch Portal. Let me actually check it. And here, Talkie Boys.
Hey Molgato. Brant_H has a message for you. It says, I've got a joke for you.
So yeah, it's got only 10 milliseconds, maybe it should be 100. It's the default. Yeah, maybe it will not duplicate from now on. We'll see. Alright, so I will also like move the selection up by 1 pixel and just paint this here. There we go. And alright, we should move these 2 pixels. We need another pixel on the top. Other than that, I think it should work. I should say that the new method, it is working. It is working for us. Like, we are working so fast. We should be done with texturing maybe today. At least with the body and the basic things. So about this warmer. Oh, we got another race. Let's see. Let's see, ready, set, and let's go. And we got the Mailer, which is the reigning champion. We got Dave itself. We got Buxid and we got Gauntlet Queen. Will our man Dave win? Will it be another emailer win? Or maybe we'll see the first time the Gauntlet Queen gets the prize. Everyone's running again because they are getting stuck at the beginning like crazy. Yeah, it's going to be Boxer, right? There we go. Boxer wins! Boxer is so cool, by the way. Like, I will always gush about his models. So we'll get a darker tone. Damn it, Debbie's brain. You got a big brain. It's normal to not know how to use it properly. Yeah. Maxi just went in for the kill. Always finishing a job. I'm thinking I will like make these 2 pixels down to make sure that it looks correct. Something like this. I don't know, we add 1 on top. There we go. And oh my god, this is so deformed. Do you know what? I think this calls for some drastic measures. I will absolutely move things around. And actually get things to look the way I want. Because I want all of these to be straight, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. And all of these I can kinda make work later. So what I will do is just this. There we go. And with this we got like the basics covered. Maybe we can even, I don't know. What is your favorite food? Way to warm days? Oh, interesting, because you know I am not one big ice cream guy. But honestly, when it's too hot, I just like a Coke or like one of those sherbet things that they are made with ground ice and lemon. Because those are always refreshing. But that's not food, that's not what you meant, right? Because I don't know, I don't think there is any kind of food that I look at and go, yeah, this is for the hot days. So this is not the way this is supposed to be going. This is so deformed. Like, okay, so this is straight. This is also straight, it's also the same size. And then this goes up, and it's straight. And then this goes down. Alright? So now, I can actually realize that the deformation should be in this part and in this part. So we got two of them. Something like this. There we go. Alright, so it's in the correct place, it's just a little bit deformed because we need to change the texture placement. There we go. Alright, looking a little bit better. Maybe we can move this down a little bit. This goes a little bit up. A little bit like this. Yeah, something like this. And we got things more or less in the right position. We can move this 1 pixel to the right. And now we can add some shine underneath. Something like this. And maybe we can even add some shadow like this. Yeah, I think we are doing an okay job in here. In this part we got like the opposite. And maybe since we got some space, we add a little bit more like this. There we go. Although to be honest, I think I will add some shine like this. Something like this. And maybe we can add even a little bit of shadow here. Yeah, I think this works. There we go. So now we can actually work on the shoes. Yeah, the shoes are next. Let's go for the shoes. There we go. Alright, so we got this. We can get rid of 2 pixels in here, maybe 1 in here and 2 at the bottom. And with this we can get in here, get the correct color. Oh yeah, we already got it, right? Yeah. So let's get the gray and paint the general shape of the details. Like this. And we can probably like move this a couple pixels to the left. And this should also work like this. There we go, perfect. It should be 55. So we got like the basic shape. We can actually start shading and adding little details. Let me take a sip of water first. This is so good. You can redeem it anyway. I always appreciate it. Or you can save your points to throw a box inside. I appreciate that you chose to bat instead of throwing a crate at me. No change, Suna. You're great. So let's see, what other details does this have? Like we got the separation in there, we got a grape in the back. Something like this. And we got like 2 of these things. Alright. So now we get like a darker tone. Something like this. And a lighter tone. There we go. Oh, hi! How's it going? Happy to see ya. Also, Suna, is that like a threat? Like, you can unleash, create pandemonium on me anytime you want? Alright, so I got these little details down. Not looking too bad, this should probably get a little bit longer. This can be a little bit lower too. There we go. Alright. Not looking too bad, I gotta admit. I will move this out a little bit so we get this nice deformation. And maybe I should know. Let me see. Yeah, I should add the front. And the front is 2 pixels from here. And it should be something like this. But of course this is not fitting, and that is because I should make this fit the pixels. Otherwise it will be too hard. Alright. And this should go like this. A little bit more like this, but less. Alright. Today we are working on a combination for Archie Orange, and we are texturing. We are already almost done with the lower part of the body. So I think we are working real fast. Alright, so for the bottom of the shoes, I think I will just get a darker color. And contract this like 4 pixels to make it this color. We'll see how this looks. More or less okay. Like we can continue this all the way to the other side, and it can work. We can do something like this. And now we can get an even darker color for this. And an even darker yet for some anti-alias. Oh, thank you. I think we can be proud of our work so far. Something like this. But actually, you know what? Let's get rid of all of this and just add anti-alias. Tattoo that will work. Maybe anti-aliasing the inside. Yeah, I think this works better. Yeah, there we go. Next, we gotta add the shading in the red part of the shoes. Luckily, this is not too complicated. And we gotta add like a line in here. So I will just make all of this be the same height. I just add a line. Over here, I think. Oh no, actually it's 1 pixel lower. There we go. But we can do this. And to be honest, I can actually change this to make it like a staircase or something. Yeah, there we go, something like this. This works. This works for us. Next is this part. We will make a little bit bigger so we can actually work with some pixels. There we go. All right. I think this should be the shape we want. No, actually it was right this way. I think we should have this isolator. Okay, it's 1 lower. We'll add this pixel. And it should end like this, maybe. Yeah. 2 pixels to the right. Alright, so this is the rectangle we are working on, and we will add like this shape in here. Something like this. And the side can simply be like this, maybe? Hey, why hasn't it changed focus? There we go. Alright. So this moves like this. And I think I will move this a little bit down. Just so we can have like this in here. There we go, way better. And now I make this wider too. These two I even do this. And I think I will get rid of this too. So we get a rounder result. And this should be exactly 62, so it doesn't bleed too much. There we go. I think we are working rather quickly today, which I am happy about. Maybe we will, after everything is done, up the texture resolution and repaint everything with a higher pixel density. We'll see, to be honest. Because first we gotta make it real, then we gotta make it cool. So I think next part should be the arm, yeah. So we got to remove a few pixels. There we go. Maybe yet another pixel. Alright, and in this arm, like, we are not going to do a lot, to be honest. Like, we gotta add like this part in here. Or maybe just some shine in this part. Yeah, I think this is what we would add some shine. Like we first add a small shadow. And now we get a lighter tone of skin. And we do something like this. How does it look? It's a little bit deformed. Yeah, because we should actually move this over here. And extend it. Maybe something like this. You know, it should actually move like 1 pixel to the left. So it does this. Or not, actually, it's more simple than that, it's just like this. And maybe, no, I won't add shadow over there. I will add a little bit here near the hand. And actually this one we can change, to be honest. We can just make it like this and like this. I think this works. Maybe we can even do something cheeky like this. No, I don't think it's worth it. To be honest, I think we can simply add a little bit of shadow over here. Like, let me see. This face goes until this point. So this goes a little bit like this, and then this does this. And this should work. This should make like a little bit of a shadow in there, but not too big. There we go. And now this is the top, and this should have a little bit of shadow in it. It's about here, I think. Yeah, no, I missed the mark. It's a little bit higher. This song is so good, by the way. Like, what the heck is going on with the Persona soundtracks? They don't miss. They never miss. Alright. So I do something like this. And next we got the scrunchie and we got the nail. And to be honest, I will also pick all of this, which is the lower part. And this should be a lower color. It should be a darker color than the normal skin. So I will make some squares in here with our skin colors. And with this we got most of the hand. It's that easy, to be honest. And now let's work on the nails. So the nail is like, let me see. Yeah, it starts with this one and then goes over to this side. And maybe ends in here. This we don't need anymore. Yeah, perfect. So we add the nail just like this. And maybe we add like a little bit of shine in here. There we go. And it kinda works. Maybe this should be like longer. Yeah, so we get a little bit more space. Because now we can go finger by finger, getting the correct ratio. There we go. So we got the nails in there. But maybe the nails are too bright, I don't know. Or the shading is too strong. I think this works way better. Yeah, way better. So next should be the scrunchy. And shrimping, by the way. Everyone in here, I'm shrimp. Seriously, like these past few days, my neck has been hurting like crazy. And yeah, posture helps a whole lot. Zungato. I hope it goes better soon, Tuna. For me, I am mostly better already. Like, I am at 90% power. I can feel it. I can feel it the way I work. Hey, you just had to nerf me, right, Brand? I just say I'm 90% power and you just squash me to the minimum. Just sure looks big from here. Alright. No, but seriously, like, I am so happy that I am back to being more or less okay. I can get shit done, and getting shit done is my shit. Like seriously, ouch, ouch, ouch. Ow! Yeah, so yeah, getting shit done is my jam. That's what I like to do. I like to make stuff. I think I miss a whole lot. Like imagine this, imagine you go to IKEA and you go through all of the all of the storage and all of the boxes and all of everything, and you just go to the cashier and you just pay for the little things you bought. As soon as you set foot on the parking lot, like the Crash Bandicoot text appears, you miss 3,227 boxes, and you just get like squashed to death. Wouldn't that be fun if it happened to someone that is not me? I guess. Uh, I think it's like this. Yeah, like 12, and that was exactly my my reasoning for this. Hey, we need balance in life. We need the nice readings, we need the nasty ones, we need the just plain stupid. Because in the end, that's life. Alright, so with this, I think I can make something for the scrunchie. Let's get like a darker tone. Like 2 pixels at the bottom and the top. Then a middle tone. Three pixels this time, I think, to make it look nice and round. And I actually get too short. I should have made it way more. Like an extra pixel for each. I guess that's not way, but yeah, 2 for the darker, I think. Yeah, this looks way rounder already. And now I just go and do this. There we go. This one is so beautiful too. Persona 4 is not my favorite. Ingalaten is the one with the lighter tones and the weirdly problematic scenes and the overall weaker cast. Alright, still not exactly how I envision it, but we'll do something about it. Like, I will move this 1 pixel up and this 1 pixel down to get the whole shebang in here. And now I think I will actually get all of this together in here. Same with this. Selection to pixels. There we go. And I will center it around here. And just make it like this. Oh, we got another Persona 4 track right now. Yeah, I think this looks a little bit better, but still not perfect. For that, I think we will add a little bit of this. And even a darker tone in here. This doesn't look right at all. There we go. So yeah, something like this. Maybe, yeah, maybe just 1 pixel down. Sometimes the simplest patterns work best. And we make this $1. Yeah, maybe something like this. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is way better. No, this is as crunchy. Okay, Tuelan. See you in a bit. Alright, so with this done, let's get to the next part, which should be probably the jacket. And the jacket is an interesting shape because we got so many shapes in here. I won't tell that he is slightly jittable. Which, by the way, that reminds me, I got a JIT redeem for this. Alright, so for this, let me see. This one is here, and it's the simplest one to work with. Okay. Should be something like this. Yeah, 1 pixel off, as always. No, this color is the same as the leg warmer, so we got our tones already. There we go. Your drawings are always so good, Suna. You capture the essence of things so easily. Alright. And this is like over here. Now about the color of this. Let me check something real quick. Because I got the advanced references saved in here. Like here, I think. Yeah, it's just like the same, but has an extra bit. Okay, Dream, have a fantastic day. See ya! Alright, so I think I will. Let me see. I will get white. And I will add like an extra layer in here. And then we get like another gray tone. There we go. You didn't miss anything at all, 12-1. Certainly no one is going to cheat you. There we go. I think this works. I can maybe tweak this a little bit by moving this down. There we go. Dave over here with the cheating powers. Alright, so next part is this, which is over here with a pixel that is over here. So yeah, let's go over here and let me check. Yeah, we just removed 1 and 2. Maybe something like this. Yeah, we need another pixel in here. And now, who is this? Like, this is the border, and this is the top, and we got the back. Alright. So the back should be something like this. Yep, correct. And now add a single pixel in here and a middle tone. And then kinda something like this. There we go. That is cute and a little bit concerning. And I think it will add like another row in here. There we go. I think this should work well for that nut part. Yeah, it kinda works. I should move this like half a pixel. And then maybe have a darker tone for this. Or actually, I actually do have one already. So there we go. This one, however, where is it? Yeah, it's in there. Should probably be like this, since it's in the white part. There we go. Moving on to the next part of the jacket, which is this one. Alright, we are getting like a better view of everything. There we go. So let's start by getting rid of the transparent pixels. This song is so good. Like one of my favorites in Persona series. Right, and this one is like 2 pixels and goes up to this height. Like this, maybe? Oh, we can actually go straight, I think. Alright. This one at the bottom we want to be 2. And how many pixels do we have in here? This is 3. Okay. There we go. This is a couple pixels down and a couple pixels up there. Almost. There we go. And oh my god, I am starting to feel my throat a little bit dry, no matter how much water I drink. Alright, so we got this part in here. I will just select it. We got this part in here, and this is like a couple pixels taller, mostly. And this is just the darkest color available. Like this. Yeah, no, like we can actually remove this. There we go. Whoops. Perfect. And now we can actually shade this normally. Let me see, maybe we got it right at first try. Kinda. This is a little bit more like this. And maybe this is just something more like this. There we go. I think this is way better. Yeah, this is the shape we are deciding on.
Selection without objection.
Maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this works. And then here we just have like one line and the bottom. This one is easy. Maybe we can have just like one scene like this. I think this works. Oh, which highlights did you mean? Oh, my color for the shades and the highlights, like it's very simple, like it's very basic color theory. I am not very good at it. So on the front, like this part. Oh yeah. So it's very easy. Like you just pick the normal color and the darkest color. Ouch! And you get like the range of variations you want. And then just pick something in the middle for it. But here's the thing, for the darkest color, you don't just make it darker within the same tone. You move it a little bit towards the dark blue in the colors. Let me illustrate. Like you got this rainbow over here, and the darkest thing in the world wouldn't only be black, it will be here in the blue. So, like for example, if you want to make a gradient of red, like this is your main color, then you just don't go and make it darker. You go and make it darker, then add a little bit of saturation, so you move it like in diagonal over here, and then also you move it a little bit towards the dark blue. In this case, since this is red, it's all the way here, you move it towards the purples. And the darker you go, the more you get the purples. Even darker, more purple. And conversely, when you want to add highlights, you move it away from the dark blue. So you make it a little bit orange. And you also desaturate it a little bit. Like this. And see, we just made like a gradient for 5 tones for red. I hope that's useful. Alright, so let me see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, like we got this, we just need to add like a couple highlights into this design. I think for that I will move this 1 pixel and then get a highlighting here and just add it like this. And the next thing we got is the inside of the jacket. So this should probably just be the darkest color we got for this. This one takes me back so much. Like, did you any of you get did you any get to play RJs in the PS1? It was a fighting game, but it was completely 3D, and it featured Final Fantasy VII characters and a bunch of weird minigames. But most important of all, it had a dungeon mode that was so cool. Oh, you never had a PS1, you were missing out so many great games. Oh, I see, maybe you are on the junker side. That is okay. Like, if you appreciate those consoles, like, that's amazing. Because you know, every single generation, even a lot of generations I didn't get to experience myself. Like, they got so much to offer. I, for example, didn't get a Sega Mega Drive or a Sega Genesis if you are in America. I never get to own one. My first console was a fake NES. And yeah, exactly, like that's what I was getting at. Like, eventually I got a PC and I installed some emulators and I played some really old games. And you know, I got to appreciate the NES library, the SNES library. I got to appreciate a whole lot of games that I couldn't have tried otherwise. Okay, so for this one, I think I will get rid of 2 and 2 pixels, and then just have like a border that is darker. Oh, that's so cool. I haven't played those yet. I really should get to play them sometime. I think some of them are in the Switch catalog now. Alright, I got the shape right. So I just need to like get a darker tone and add a border. Maybe even add something like this. So we get the bottom part too. And actually, we don't need a border in this side, now that I think about it. We can go all the way like this. Alright. And now we are only missing the zipper area. And I think I will use these stones in here. Something like this. This one is so happy too. Alright. So next should be the Tamagotchi purse. Oh, I see. That's a shame. Alright, so let's work with the Tamagotchi purse now. And it should be easy. Like this one, we get rid of these two and these two. And then, like, we know that this is the rectangle we want to use. Like this. And this. And now we know this is our rectangle. I'll paint it blue for a second. Just so we can clear it out. Alright, so we will make it have a border in here, and then we got a darker tone over here, and then we use this. And since this is the side, we also have like a zipper, so we'll just do something like this. There we go. And it kind of works, except this part is mirrored. There we go. So we can actually paint this face now. Let's see if we got the shape more or less right. Yeah, kinda. So we'll focus on getting this shape right, and then we mirror it to the other side. Like, we gotta add 1 pixel in each direction, I think. Alright, this works. Can make this a little bit bigger and move it up so we get a better shape. And let me see. Something like this, I think. Yeah, perfect. Oh, hi Lani! Hi there! Happy to see ya! How's it going? Seriously, everyone who's not following Lani, go and do so right now. She was streaming Frogan with Sember last night. It was so cool to see. Oh yeah, it's true. You won one of those races. I think it wasn't today though. I think that was another day. But hey, your little model is already winning races. Over here, commission is going alright. Getting so much done. Alright, something like this. And we got the 3 models, 3 little buttons. Like this. Yeah, we definitely need to increase the texture size to get more detail. Thank you. We are really going at it like crazy. Like, look at this. This all of this texture work is just today. I kind of discovered a technique that allows me to speed up the first part of texturing a whole lot. Or rather, a way to not waste time like I usually do. But you know, any save is a save. Okay, so I'm going to now color the strap. Should be like this. There we go. And we add a little bit of maybe this tone. I wanted to have lighter borders. Oh, and by the way, of course this will happen. Nothing we cannot fix though. Yup, and yup. I think, however, we need to get something similar to this. So the tone variation is not as big. There we go. And I think we only need to texture the hair and the hair implements, and we'll be done for today. Like, we can work on the face and the t-shirt on next stream. Or maybe not, maybe we can power through. Maybe we can make all of the basic textures today if we are fast enough. We really are making a good time, so let's try that. So first of all, I will move the hair to be over here to have a few colors. Yeah, the papaya song. Right, so we got some dons in here. Oops. Maybe more dons that we need. So I think we will do with these 4. You're absolutely right about that, Weban. Right, so we got 1 square for 1. Her implement, we got the radiant in here. There we go. And now we can actually start adding some shading. And we will use my favorite weird technique for this. Like we get this gradient thing. And maybe if by this point it already is completely brown. There we go. And we can do something similar with this. We got the point in here. Oh, Final Fantasy VI had some bangers in the soundtrack. For me, from that game is the battle theme, which of course is incredibly catchy, but also the world theme, which I think was also the theme for Ceres, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. So we got the dons in here like this. Final Fantasy VI is in your bucket list. It's an interesting game, I gotta say. Like, you can enjoy it if you are really big into turn-based RPGs. It's got plenty of good, but you gotta go fresh, and by fresh I mean you cannot go with any kind of Final Fantasy expectations, because it's at an awkward phase between Final Fantasy VII and 8 and 9 and the older Final Fantasies that had a more whatever story, like things just happened Because you will get thrown plot points in a single text box like crazy. Let me see, what is each point? Okay, this is the way it should be. And now we do it like this to get a little curve. There we go. And all of these can go over here. There we go. All of these can go this color too. We are almost done with this part of the hair, to be honest. Alright. And this one we can do a cheap little thing. Like if we come in here to the material and activate backface culling, like you'll see a lot of things have disappeared. And we get only the outside now, right? So if I duplicate it and flip the normals, and this one I make dark, see, we got a different color on the inside and the outside. Alright, next is this part. And I think obviously we make all of this dark. And then we made like have a highlight in here. And this of course has some weird deformation that we'll fix real quick. There we go. Alright. And all of these ones, I think I will reset. do something like this. And then just fix the points. So with this we mostly got the hair down. Alright. And we can actually go to this part and add a few details. Like we got triangles, squares and circles from Kamek Magic. I will check what colors is each. Alright. So the square is blue, greenish, it's kinda teal. It actually changes. Yeah, so let's just go with the most modern rendition. Green square, blue circle, red triangle. So first we got a green square. I will make it a little bit teal, I think that helps. Make it look more natural. Something like this. And then we get a little bit greenier for the shine. Something like this. And next we got a circle, which is blue. But I will make it a little bit more roundish. Something like this. Oh, something cursed! And it is a secret. Let me see. Oh, I see! Okay, I see how it is. Keep writing with fire, is what I'll say. Keep at it. And then I will get like a lighter, more teal tone for the shine. Yeah, something like this for the circle. And then we got the triangle, which is red. Absolute red. It should be like this. There we go. So I do this for the shadow, and then I go a little bit orange for the highlight. And then maybe I will lower this down a little bit. There we go. So we got these three shapes. And of course right now all of them are squares, but we will change them as random. So maybe this one is a circle, this one is a triangle, this one is a circle too, and hey, we got a race! Which is great because this part is a little bit boring. And let me see, we got Bancha in there, we got Scarlet, we got Van Goblin, and we got Voltobla. And right now all of them are like getting stuck at the beginning because I was a deck when I added that column in there. But it seems everyone's already going out. Or not. Maybe just Scarlet. Maybe Scarlet will let everyone else into dust. There we go, way to go. I'm thinking also, like, all of this, I will rotate so the highlights are correct. There we go. Alright, so we got all of this. Well, we should come a little bit like this, and maybe be a circle. And maybe this one is a triangle. And this is a triangle too. There we go. So we got a lot of shapes in there. And next is these two. These two are unique. These, as you see here, are the signature Von Herping, and this is Ricky's pixelated shape. So let's see, for the bone I think we will try to aim for a higher density design. Whoops. Something like this. And then for the pinions underneath, let me check something real quick. This one is orange, so yeah. So we'll just pick this. And add it like this. Something like this. I think this works. So we come in here and this shape should be this. And it's kinda like this. And I think I can now make this a little bit bigger. It works. And then we get to work on this one. This one is going to be the most fun one. I think this is enough space for it. So I do something like this. Alright. I think I will go alt the width. Alt the way with the width. Also, I hope you are having fun in here. Because whenever I see the chat getting a little bit chiller or more quiet, I wonder if it's because you're all busy, because I know you are, or if I'm just not being entertaining enough. But hey, we are not here because I'm some sort of high energy being. Hey, I'm happy to hear that, Sana. Alright, about the halfway point, we go with a green color. Something like this. I am as chill as I can, to be honest, by necessity, mind you. I think this should be more like this. Yeah, this is better. This is a better contrast. And this one should be a more yellowish one. More saturated. Ow! What's up with the box? I think it should be a little bit more orange. No, not at all. It's so hard getting the colors right. Like, let me get this bigger. Alright, I think this might be the good tone. Yeah, I think this works. I will raise this a single pixel to get the shape to be a little bit better. There we go. Oh yeah, Lynn's an amazing singer. Like, there's no way around it. Like, she is so good. Alright, so we just get like the eyes. I will use black. So I think we will simplify the shapes in here a little bit. And the thing is, we are kinda adding pixels in here, which I don't like. Alright, much better. Much better already. It's an interesting design, to be honest. Maybe I can get out of the square a little bit. Oh, hi Falcon! Hi there! Happy to see you! I'm fine. We are giving the finishing touches to today's work. Like, we are almost done. After this, I'm just going to work on the face a little bit so we get a simple version of it. And that'll be it for today. Alright, so with this we got... Hey, why is this not updating? Alright, there we go. Alright. Maybe we move this inside instead. There we go. Oh, and we are still missing this part and the neck. We will do this now, before we forget. Those are really fun. Like, those are the Kamek magic ones. Ah. Hope you didn't get spooked by that. So yeah, let's work on the neck. We should be easy. It's just this part over here. Let me check right now. We get rid of this. Something like this, I think. And then two in here. and this. And we got it wrong, but easy to fix. Something like this. Yeah. And same over here. And this, I think that we don't need either. Perfect. So we got the neck, and this is the front, the part on the left. So we'll get our flesh tones. And we got a choker in here. With a chain. There we go. And we can make another small... Yeah, choker. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is so bad. I really try. But you know, some limitations. Bit by bit. And to be honest, I think we will use a copy of this when we uprest the whole thing. This will stay the same. Thank you, Sana. Right, and I think I will move this down and this up. Oops, and we get rid of some pixels in here. And this is a nice basic shape for the bone. There we go. And now we can actually go to the face. Let's do this. So I pick this. And all of these faces I can just move over here. Alright. And this one we will again change to use some texture. And this texture maybe should be 64 by 64. There we go. And again here we go to closest and we remove this and connect this. Alright. So now we can come here. I actually don't think we need to do anything here. I think we will just save the image. There we go. And we just come in here and open this here. Alright. And since this is 64 by 64, I will get like 32 pixels wide. There we go. And we can start working with this. Because now we got a whole thing to work on. And let me do something, because I want to make sure that this works. I will pick all of this, probably this, and I will make a new layer. And just make this smaller until it kind of fits. Something like this. And this layer I will just lower the opacity. And we'll see how this fits in here. It's a bit high, it should come lower. But other than that, it's okay. Yeah, I think this is a good reference, okay. So now with this I'll just paint in black where the eyes should be. Yeah, I am trying to be a little bit smart, a little bit smarter this time. Because you know, it's a really detailed design. And if I don't get smarter, I will get slower. Okay, so we got the eye shape like this. And the mouth is over here, and the nose should be over here, maybe? Okay. And I think I will move the eye a little bit closer to the center, but other than that I think we are right. Maybe the nose should go a little bit higher too. And the mouth, I will get 1 pixel higher. Yeah, I think this works. Although to be honest, this should be a highlight, not the shadow of the nose. Alright, so I come in here and I pick the highlight color for the skin and the shadow. There we go. Yeah, creepypasta face. You're absolutely right about that. But maybe we will make it less so soon. So we get the shape of the eye. And I think it should have like a little bit of an edge like this.
When there's a beginning, there's an ending too. As we go with Christ, many breaking rooms. We like lights beneath, colors of love that's excellent. The pictures fading light, but it will remain the same.
And we got this shadow over here. And now for the eyes. The size is something like this. Alright, and the color is just brown, so we can actually get the same color as the hair. I think this is a nice shape. But I don't really like this. I should go more like this. Yeah, this is much better. This looks much more alive. We can even get a little darker in here. Like this. And now we got a really unusual pupil. So let's try to mimic it as best as we can with so little pixel count. So we got this. I think this looks nice. Maybe more like this. It's such a strange shape, I gotta say. Maybe we just do it here and here. We can realize. Oh, that happens to me all the time. You wouldn't believe, like seriously. If the code editor didn't tell me, like I will never realize. Alright, so maybe we just add a little bit of shine over here. What if the anti-aliasing was a more vibrant color? Like, we could try that. It's just that the shapes, the eyes have such a weird cream tone. Yeah, I think this kinda looks a bit better. Darker. We could try. Well, it's not bad. Though it looks too busy for my tastes. To be honest, I don't think this kind of eye translates too well to the pixel style. So I will actually go and just simplify it a little bit. So we just have like the general shape. Oh, this one is so good too. And that this song is from a freaking DuckTales game. Because now I can actually add a highlight in here. And I think this works already quite well. We'll see in the model. Hey, not too bad, actually. Not too bad. We are getting pretty close. I think we need to get something like this in the eye shape. And now we need to actually add some shade for the face, because the hair actually takes a whole lot of space. So we do something like this, and even add some eyebrows. How's the eyebrow, by the way? They are simple, like this. Yeah, I think this should work. Yeah, I think this is perfect. And what we are missing is the t-shirt. Which probably should be pretty easy. Let me see if I go and do this. Yeah, we get a better shape. Flows a little bit better. So let's see. No color for the t-shirt. I think we will go with yellow, to be honest. Yellow looks too good. Hi, Where? That's a funny name. Yet, I don't really look too much at texel density. I just try to keep it consistent through the model, but I don't mind giving more density to specific bits like the face and the accessories, like you said. Alright, so we got this general shape for the t-shirt. I think actually I will paint it black again. And just paint it with this yellow. There we go. Alright. Coming here back to Blender, and I will pick the shirt. And yeah, I will update it. Looks fine to me. Alright, so we only got this part of the model. So we can actually get rid of all of this. Oh, actually not, because that's for the sleeves. Okay. We can leave a pixel in here. So we get rid of this pixel in here. Everything else is the shirt. So we can add like a bit of a darkened part in here. We can move this over here. And actually I'm thinking like the boobs are so deformed, they are so big that the texture is going to be a lot different. This is what happens. So we'll try to move them like this. And let's try adding a design in here. Like the one I had in the reference. Like a Game Boy. Something like this. Ah yeah, it is so deformed. But we'll try and fix it. This is what happens with big boobs and graphic tees. But I think we kinda solved it in the best way we could. It's not a TV screen, yeah, it's probably 4K. No, we can get like a darker tone in here. On this part. The tone is not exactly right, but we will worry about that later. Okay, so this should be way smaller, to be honest. From the back it's okay. Just something like this. And just something like this. Really power through today. You got things done, Suna? Got what you wanted to make in order? You gotta be proud then. Oh, me? Oh, thank you. Thank you, really. I think we were efficient working on this. Oops. There we go. Got the shadow in here. Gonna add a little bit at the bottom. I'm gonna add like a highlight. Thank you. Let me check something. Like where the chest is, so we can have some shadow in here. So we go from this area. This is probably our shadow area. So I will get this. Something like this just to be sure. Yeah, it kind of works, it's just a little bit wonky. Something like this. I'm thinking I will have to add additional geometry here just so the texture doesn't get so weird. Yeah, something like this. There we go, way better. So now we get like 1 pixel off in here and just round this up. I think. Ow! I should have seen that coming. You really did tell me about it. Alright, much better. And we probably move this even a little bit more up. So why is the music gone? Why is this not playing? Okay, whatever. There we go. I think we can even go higher with this.
I've got a good joke for you. I'm such a good navigator. A self-driving car once asked me for directions.
That's not a really good. That's not a really good joke, Jam. I'm so sorry. I know you try. Does your snake hurt? Ow! Alright, I think this should be okay for the shadow. Let's go with the highlight instead now. So it's not that big, it's just like a little bit over here. So I will instead pick this part. Something like this. And this should probably be a little bit more visible. There we go.
Hey Mole Gatto. TGC_Dave has a message for you.
Let's hear
It
it.
says, what kind of snake is Jam? The rings around her tail suggest rattlesnake.
She is generic imagination of a snake, because she's actually a computer virus that is shaped like a bit like a snake. Alright, I think this is okay for the shine. We can now actually shape it. We can remove like a couple things in here. I think this can be 34. There we go. So we can get 2 pixels out there. And we can actually do something like this. Change the tone a little bit. I don't no probe. Alright, I think this works. Anything more will be too much. So now let's just work on the... Or actually, you know what? I actually need to change something because the t-shirt is going all the way up. And it really shouldn't. You should go until this point. See, this is a design error on my part. Thankfully, it's something easy to fix. So we will fix it right away. Well, thank you for the follow, Merful Shameful. welcome in here. We are almost done with today's stream. It's going to be a really interesting result today. Let me see, where did we live? Just on top of this? Yeah. So we see that we need to actually add. Actually move this over here, I think will be okay. Alright. And we can add a little bit of texture in here for the front of the chest. Like we can do something like this. And maybe something like this, I think. Should be enough. Okay, so this is a little bit deformed. There we go. There we go. This goes down, this goes a little bit to the side. And I think this works. I think this works. We only need to fix a few things. Like this, for example, being one. And just maybe like this little bit of shining here. Efficient. Oh, is there any song in Runescape that really sounds similar to this? Because if so, banger, like for starters. Alright. I think this looks more or less kinda like it should. Maybe we can get this a little bit bigger and not as wide, something like this. And then we add a little bit of a collarbone. There we go. I will also just move all of this half a pixel to the right. Yeah, I think this works. And now we can simply add more texture over here, a little bit on the top, and it should be okay. There we go. And now I'm thinking I also do something like this. And I add a little bit of a border in here. Oh, thank you for the follow! Bless back, Casey. Thank you so much. We're almost finishing. Oh, I will check that sound later. Because I'm really curious. Thank you, Dave. I think we can just worry a little bit about the sleep. And then we will be done. Let's see, for the sleeve, this is the bottom area, and this is the border. So I will add this single 1 pixel border, add a little bit of a gradient in here, oh, actually, I should move this way to the right. Like this. Yeah, something like this, but to be honest, the detail should be the other way around. It should be just like something like this. And we can get a little bit even darker in here, just to add a couple of wrinkles. Just like this. And in the back we can do something similar. Although to be honest, I don't think we need it. We should move probably the back up a little bit. There we go. And this part probably needs a border too. So I will actually add it in here. And I will just move this up, do something like this. There we go. And I think this works. Hi, Bell's back. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. I think we can actually take a look at the end of today's work. This is it. We actually finished after saying I would finish like for a whole hour I actually did. Like, of course, the model is not finished yet, but it will be enough for today, I think. We can add tweaks, changing texture resolution if needed, we can make different shirt designs. We'll see, but that will be next week. For now, I think we did a fantastic job. So I think I will broadly come here today, just chatting a scene, and thank you all. I will thank you all for being in here, because you are all, seriously, you are all so nice to me. I don't know what I did to deserve it, because I am just a boring old guy, and I don't know. I just like making my little polygons. And dance to Macarena, apparently. There we go. So, that's it. Let's see who can we rate today. That we haven't in a long time. There's a lot of people online today. Do you know what? Let's go with Sopheira. We almost never get to raise Sopheira, and Sopheira is always so nice. Oh, thank you, Nebula, and welcome to the chat, even if it's the end of the stream. I'm always really happy to see that little highlight of first chat appearance. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It really was a really chill time, even if it went a little bit longer than usual. So in any case, thank you all, you are all the best, and see you soon, okay? Bye!